Hey, God bless you. I'm coming to you today with words of encouragement. I was sitting and I was driving, I was thinking, and I was beginning to think about how many times in this life as a Christian, we begin to go through and experience many different things. Everybody has their trial that they're going to have to go through. Everybody has that persecution or tribulation in their life that they're going to have to deal with. And I began to think about that and how many times as we're going through those things or we're dealing with those things, we feel like we're either alone or it may be something that is too hard for us. Well, I always like to focus on a scripture, and one particular scripture came to mind, 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, how it talks about God would not allow you to be tempted or suffer you to be tempted above that which you are able to bear. Also, it says that temptation is common to man. How all these temptations that we experience, somebody else has experienced this before. One thing I want us to first talk about is how He's not going to let you be tempted above that which you're able to bear. In other words, if God has already allowed this temptation to come upon you, or God has allowed you to meet this trial, it's something that you can deal with. It's something that He knows that you are strong enough to handle, and it's something that He knows that will make you stronger and better as a Christian, better as a man of God or woman of God, and that you will be able to turn this situation around, and He'll be able to use it to His glory and for your good. One thing I started to think about how He said He'll not allow you to be tempted above that which you are able to bear. And when I thought about that, I thought about maybe someone in a gym lifting weights. And a lot of times when you're lifting weights, let's say you're doing something like bench pressing or squatting, they tell you sometimes the best thing to do is when you're going with something that's really heavy to get you a spotter. A spotter is someone that's going to help you bear the weight when it becomes too heavy for you. And that's a lot of times what God does. As you're beginning to go through this trial, and when it gets too heavy, God will help you bear that weight. He'll help you go a little bit further. He'll help you get a little bit stronger. He'll help you bear it. He may not pull you out the second it becomes too heavy, but He'll help you go a little ways longer. And then once He sees you're not able to bear it anymore, God will begin to lift that weight up and take the burden off of you. Just like that spotter does in the gym, God will do the same thing for you. So I don't want you to fret or throw in a towel right now. Continue to go on through it with your head high, that God has not left you. God has not forgot about you, but God is right there with you. God is with you when you don't need Him. God is with you when you need Him. God is always there to help you and see you through whatever trial that you're facing, whatever situation that you're going through. God is right there with you. And I want you to know that every situation that you're dealing with is not designed for you to fail. It's designed to actually make you a better Christian and a saint of God. I believe Peter talks about that after we have suffered a while. Then we will be perfect, strengthened, and it's going to establish you and settle you. So everything that you're going through is working out for your good. Paul talks about how whatever that we're dealing with, for we know that everything that we're going through is working out for our betterment. It's working out for our good. That's how I want you to understand that the trial that you're going through is not to wear you out. It's not to make you weak. It's not to cause you distress and harm. And even though those things may come during a trial, but the ultimate goal of that trial is to make you stronger. It's to make you better and to make you a wiser saint of God. So I want you to continue to go on with your head high, with your hands up, praising God, knowing that God is there to help you bear every trial that you go through.